By the end of this video, I will share with you a secret, and if you can understand and apply it to your own life, it can change your entire outlook on money and building wealth forever. What I'm about to explain is something related to stealth wealth. If you can grasp this concept, it will secretly make you wealthy in more ways than you could have imagined. No lavish IG posts, no Lambo selfies, no mention of "I made 6 figures overnight" on Instagram. Just real sustainable wealth-building steps that'll have your friends wondering how you suddenly booked that month-long trip to Bali while they're still deciding if they can afford the fancy almond milk at the grocery store. And don't worry, I'll show you exactly how stealth wealth works with real examples, so stay with me. Case study. Number 1. Meeting undercover rich individuals. Let me share with you a quick story from my own life. A couple years back, I used to hang out with a group of friends every Tuesday night for trivia at a local bar. Among this group was a laid-back guy named Mike. Mike wore plain white t-shirts, drove a beat-up Honda Civic, and joked about how he was the worst tipper in history. He never paid for fancy drinks, always stuck to the $2 beers. Basically, he gave off the vibe of a broke college kid. Except he was in his late 30s. Then one day, Mike casually mentioned he was taking an entire year off from work. I was stunned. Who even does that in their late 30s, with no apparent inheritance or sugar daddy in sight? Turns out this guy had spent the last 15 years religiously maxing out his 401k, investing in index funds, and flipping a couple of real estate properties on the side. By the time I learned about it, he was a bona fide millionaire. But to anyone walking past him on the street, he looked like your average Joe. It was the perfect example of stealth wealth in action. The moral of the story? Don't underestimate the quiet ones. Wealth accumulation isn't always flashy. In fact, if it's flashy, it often means there's less real wealth behind the curtain. People like Mike exemplify the power of living modestly, investing consistently, and staying under the radar while building serious money over time. The foundation of building stealth wealth. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. This video won't be like the others, because becoming secretly wealthy isn't about one magic trick or one strange side hustle. It's about foundational strategies executed consistently over time. Here are the key pillars. Number 1, educate yourself on money. Stealth wealth requires stealth knowledge. You don't have to go around spouting stock market jargon or quoting Warren Buffett, but behind the scenes, you want to be reading books like The Intelligent Investor or Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or scouring top finance podcasts and YouTube channels. Knowledge is power, and in this case, it's also profits. The more you understand investing strategies, interest rates, compound growth, real estate, the less likely you are to make poor money moves, and the more quietly rich you become over time. Number 2, systematic saving and investing. This is the real engine behind your stealth wealth. You must automate your savings and investments so that money flows out of your checking account the moment you get paid. Like it's in the Witness Protection Program, never to be seen by your monthly spending spree. Set up a direct deposit to a separate savings account or your brokerage account. Pretend that money is gone forever, because if you see it, you might be tempted to buy that new 4K TV you absolutely 100% do not need. Number 3, the art of budgeting. Yeah, trust me, I already know it's the least glamorous word in the wealth dictionary, but stay with me here because I need you to understand this clearly. Think of budgeting as your stealth suit. A well-planned budget keeps you invisible to excessive spending, just like a ninja sneaking through the night without a sound. To keep it from being soul-crushing, just try the 50-30-20 rule. It basically goes like this. 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% savings and investments. Whenever someone asks, "Hey, want to split a $300 dinner bill for Bob's birthday?" you can politely say, "No thanks. I already ate," and grin as your savings account smirks alongside you. Secret investments that don't show off. All right, let's dive deeper into actual ways to build wealth without broadcasting it to your entire social circle. These are more subtle than, say, opening a Lamborghini dealership in your driveway. Consider these as your stealth strategies. Index fund investments. Index funds are like the silent ninjas of the stock market. You invest in a broad basket of companies, think the S&P 500, and just let compound interest do the heavy lifting. No need to brag about stock-picking prowess at the water cooler. All you do is set up recurring contributions. Over time, 5, 10, 20 years, this can balloon into a substantial sum. Real estate properties. Managed quietly. So you want to own properties but keep it on the down low? Look into smaller duplexes or triplexes in areas that are up and coming. Put them in an LLC with a nondescript name like Greentree Ventures, something that doesn't scream, "I'm rolling in dough." Then let a property management company handle the day-to-day. Your tenants might never even know who the real owner is. Side hustles that fly under the radar. Not every side hustle has to be a loud, Instagrammable brand. Some of the best additional income streams are so subtle, they might as well be wearing camouflage. Think: writing ebooks under a pen name, providing voiceovers for commercials, flipping items on eBay, or selling digital products like printable planners on Etsy. You never have to plaster your face or your name all over these ventures. Let them earn quietly. It's the best feeling in the world when you realize you made money overnight, and not a single person outside your business circle has any idea. Habits and mindsets that keep you off the radar. Now we've covered the hard, practical stuff: budgeting, investing, and side hustles. But your mindset and daily habits matter just as much. Because, let's face it, being secretly wealthy isn't always easy. We live in a culture where people show off everything from their gourmet lunches to the unboxing of the latest phone. How do you resist the urge to keep up? And how do you handle moments when people expect you to splurge? Well, let's start here. Practice gratitude for what you have. Sounds cheesy, right? Be grateful. But it's insanely powerful. When you're grateful for what you already have, you become less susceptible to marketing tactics and peer pressure. You won't feel the need to buy every flashy gadget or upgrade your phone just because a new model came out. You'll be amazed at how much money you hold on to simply by not caring about what's trendy. Choose friends wisely. Look, I'm not saying ditch your entire friend group, but if your closest buddies are constantly pressuring you to blow money at clubs or always bragging about their designer shopping sprees, it can be tough to maintain stealth wealth strategies. Surround yourself with people who respect your financial goals, even if they don't fully understand them. Or at least keep your wealthy building activities under wraps if you suspect they judge you or try to sabotage your discipline. Nothing kills stealth wealth faster than a friend who constantly drags you into big spends just to keep up appearances. Remember, the best friendships are the ones that encourage you to grow, personally, professionally, and financially. A quick word on debt. Now we can't talk about stealth wealth without addressing debt, right? If you're drowning in high-interest debt, like credit cards or personal loans, that's going to anchor you down. First priority, pay that off aggressively. People might not notice you're quietly making triple payments on your credit card, but your future self will be throwing confetti when you finally become debt-free. The social media trap and how to navigate it. We all know those two words: social media. It's the #1 place where stealth wealth can come undone. One Instagram post of you at a 5-star resort and suddenly Aunt Linda is calling, asking how you can afford such a trip. Meanwhile, your friends are texting, "Hey, big spender, lend me some cash?" No thanks. If you must share, do it sparingly and tastefully. Post scenic shots without flaunting every luxury detail. Keep captions humble or focus on the experience rather than the cost. Trust me, you can still have fun on social media without revealing your net worth. Passive income streams that don't scream wealthy. Let's list a few stealth passive income options you can build today. First, dividend stocks. Put money into stable dividend-paying companies. You'll get regular payouts without telling your entire hometown you own a piece of Coca-Cola or Apple. Second, REITs, or real estate investment trusts. Own shares in real estate projects without ever having to physically manage a property. Checks roll in quietly. Third, bond ladders. For the super conservative, a bond ladder can provide consistent interest payments over time. Boring? Maybe. Safe and secret? Absolutely. 4. Royalties from creative works. If you're a musician or a writer, you might receive royalties. No need to brag about how your latest ebook or song is earning you a few $100 monthly. Let it trickle in silently. These methods are perfect for the stealth wealth enthusiast. They're low profile, require minimal ongoing maintenance, and keep money flowing to your accounts without the paparazzi. Action steps to start today. Let's break down a quick to-do list for anyone ready to get on the stealth wealth train. 1. Set clear financial goals. Whether it's a certain net worth by 40 or early retirement, write it down. 2. Automate savings and investments. Decide how much goes straight into your investment accounts or savings. Make it automatic. 3. Cut out visible excess. Downgrade or resist upgrading your lifestyle. Keep your public-facing expenses modest. 4th, research investing options. Index funds, REITs, real estate properties, side hustles. Pick what resonates with you. 5. Stay under the radar. No flashy social media posts. Use a pen name or an LLC if needed. 6. Review, adjust, rinse, repeat, evaluate your progress monthly or quarterly, and keep fine-tuning. Now, I need to address something important right now. Some people might say, but if you're wealthy, why wouldn't you enjoy it openly? That's a fair question. And the answer is you can enjoy your wealth. The difference is you're choosing how and where you enjoy it, without falling into the trap of performative spending. Spending just to show others you can. Stealth wealth is the ultimate power move because you're living on your own terms. No competition, no pretending. And let's face it, not having to explain your financial decisions to every curious relative at Thanksgiving is worth its weight in gold. Or stocks, I guess. If you've made it this far, you're clearly serious about taking control of your finances without the fanfare. And that's awesome. Just understand that there are 10 signs of quiet luxury that only rich people can recognize. Let's see if you can as well. Click the video on the screen now, and we'll see you in the next one.